Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about e-business. So the moment we talk about e-business, the only thing that comes to my mind is e-commerce and Amazons and Flipkarts. So what exactly is e-business all about?
Okay, let me put it this way. See, any intervention of digital technologies into a business will comprise e-business. And e-commerce, like what you mentioned now, Flipkart and the Amazons of the world, they only comprise one small part. I repeat, a small part of e-business. Now, e-business is, it comes in as a total umbrella. For example, all the emerging technologies that we see around us, when companies adopt them, we say that these are all applications of e-business into their organizations. Okay, yeah.
So all these ERPs of the world and then everything
Yes,
comes
yes.
part of
Any
that.
kind of digital intervention that happens. For example, now AI is taking companies by storm. These are all examples of. So whenever a company, introduces a technology into an organization, upgrades itself, we call it as an example of e-business. So ours is a very broad-based course. We're not restricting ourselves only to the world of e-commerce, as laymen normally understand.
Correct. So sir, what do you think about the future trends? Will AI overtake everything? So there's a latest buzzword everywhere.
See, this is a very dicey question, okay, because whenever there has been a big wave of technology boost into businesses, we have seen examples where, yes, people have lost their jobs, no doubt. But please remember, whenever jobs are lost, we see a lot of opportunities also coming up. Now, I'll give an example. See, 3D printing, for example, is a technology that has got tremendous potential to completely disrupt established consumption practices. Okay, so be it in the construction industry or be it in the food industry, in the fashion industry, textile, just name it, and 3D printing can make a huge disruption. But I've seen examples of brilliant entrepreneurs who have used 3D printing to come out with business ideas which nobody could have thought of before. I'll just give you one or two examples. See, one example is the concept of 3D pets. As we know, pets have very limited life, maybe 13, 14, 15 years. So what do you do after they're gone? So while they're alive, this company, it actually creates 3D printed replicas of the toy, so sort of the pet, and that pet will remain with you forever.
Wow.
Then there is one more company in the US which is creating what we call as 3D printed babies. So when the baby is in the womb, a lot of people want to see what it looks like. So they'll take these images, and from the images, they will 3D print the baby as it is in the womb. So that becomes a lifelong treasure. So there are companies which are actually capitalizing on these new technologies and creating new job opportunities. So I think that flux will continue because technology is so dynamic. Things come, it changes, stabilizes for a while, again the next round comes. So this will continue. Talking of AI, see, I personally feel that it is not possible to completely replace a human being. Okay, that will never happen. Of course, there are impacts. I do understand, but in the long run, the human mind will always prevail.
Correct.
Yeah.
So as far as understand, so anything where the E words come, the IT part come in organization, it become a scope for we can go for that. So sir, can you just in the ending, can you just give me a couple of job opportunities which students are getting in your college?
See, one of the most sought after profiles that we have. First, let me tell you, like e-business, what does it lead to? See, we all know the CXOs, right? We have the chief executive officer, chief financial officer, CHRO, COO. There also used to be a CIO, a chief information officer. Now that role is being replaced by a CDO, chief digital officer. Now his role is very interesting. His role is to understand what technology can do and reimagine his own business, right? So that is where our students are trained for. Okay, to take up the role of a CDO in companies, or they can go into pure play e-commerce companies. That also they go in. But one of the most sought after roles for our students is in the role of a business analyst and consultants. Now being in Bangalore, being in the heart of electronic city, most of our placements happen in the IT-based companies in various specializations, be it finance or operations or marketing or HR, even analytics also for that matter.
And is there any kind of a restriction that only engineers can apply for this?
No, not at all. All we are looking for is students who have got a flair for technology. So when I say flair for technology, I'm saying that they should have an interest in technology. They should have the interest of updating themselves about what is happening in the techno world, what are the new things that are emerging. So if a student is interested and is not scared of technology, then is most welcome to the course. We've had examples of students with BCom background, BA background, who have been happily placed in IT companies, and they're doing pretty well.
Correct. And this is a sector today. I won't say it's a future sector, it's a today sector, because everyone is moving toward this thing. The finance is becoming fintech, marketing becoming
Martech,
martech.
yes.
So this is the future where everyone should be. And it's
Yeah.
part of the role. Everybody part
Absolutely,
role is,
absolutely.
IT is part of everybody's role today.
See, earlier IT was taken as a support function,
Correct.
For example, you have an admin department, so you have an IT department. But today IT is no more an admin, it's not a support function, it is a strategic tool.
Correct.
If you have the right IT in place, if you're using it properly, you can go light years ahead of your competition. And that is the way we train our students here.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, nice talking to you.
Same here.